Hello everyone, welcome to another new video. In this video, we'll talk about today's stock market, that what happened in the today's stock market and what are the key news that impact the market today. And as we know that today Nifty 50 and Sensex both touches the all-time high. So we will talk about Nifty 50 and Sensex also, and what are the key reasons that impact the market to go up today. So let's start this video. As we know that from the last 15 to 20 trading sessions, investors are willing to invest in Indian market and they are bullish in Indian stock market. And from the last 3 to 4 trading sessions, Nifty and Sensex both just touches the all-time high every day. So let's start this video. And Nifty 50 hits a fresh all-time high of 24,635.05 during the session and closed 85 points or 0.35% higher at 24,586.70. On the other hand, the Sensex touches its all-day high of 80,862.54, just 31 points of short of its all-time high of 80,893.51, which it hit in the previous session on July 12th, but ended at a new closing high of 80,664.86, up by 146 or 0.18% of change. Now, if we talk about some other news, that India's merchandise trade deficit narrows to $20.98 billion in June. India's merchandise trade deficit, which widened to a 7-month high in May, narrowed slightly in June owing to lower imports, showed official data released by the Commerce Ministry of Monday. Now, if we talk about some extra on the trade deficit, then the merchandise trade deficit stood at $20.98 billion in June, down from $23.78 billion in May, but up from $19.1 billion in April. It stood at $19.19 billion a year ago. The June figure beat analyst expectations in a reported poll which had predicted a deficit of $21.5 billion. Now, some other news on Vodafone Idea, that Vodafone Idea seeks urgent Supreme Court hearing on revenue dues. That Vodafone Idea Limited urged in the Supreme Court on Monday to urgently hear its corrective petition against an earlier court order regarding its adjusted gross revenues dues. Chief Justice D.Y. Chandrachud assured the telecom company that a decision on listing the case would be made soon. Now, coming to the next news, that is on Swiggy, that Swiggy launched $65 million ESOP's liquidity program ahead of IPO. Food delivery giant Swiggy, backed by the likes of SoftBank, Prosus and Invesco, has rolled out its fifth employee stock options liquidity program valued at $65 million. This move aims to retain talent and foster loyalty amongst its workforce as Swiggy navigates a slowing market and intensively competition, all while preparing for a public listing. Now, coming to the next one, that is IMD predicts heavy rain in Goa, Gujarat, orange alert in Mumbai and Thane. The India Metropolitan Development on Monday predicts extremely heavy rainfall in 4 states, including Gujarat and Goa, on July 15 and 16. The Weather Department also issued an orange alert for heavy rainfall in 5 states: Madhya Pradesh, Telangana, Odisha, Chhattisgarh, and Andhra Pradesh for the next 4 days. In its latest forecast, the IMD has also sounded an orange warning in Mumbai and Thane district for Monday and Tuesday, starting the likelihood of heavy to very heavy rainfall in isolated pockets. Now, going ahead to the US, that Donald Trump assassinating bid means for US presidential election 2024. The assassin bid at Donald Trump during a campaign rally in Pennsylvania on Saturday night is expected to impact the race for the White House, while the motive behind the attack is unknown. It will certainly affect the political discourse, campaigning, and voter behavior in the run up to the November 8 polls. Now, if we talk about the most active stocks today, then the first one is Tata. As we know that everyday Tata is also there. Then Tata still is the most active stock today. It declined by 1.13% and closed at 116.80. And next one is NTPC. NTPC gains 2.23% and closed at 385.65. Now third one is Bank of Baroda. It closed at 258.60. It gains 3.13%. Last one is Bharat Electronics. It gains it declined by 0.62% and closed at 331.25. As we know that now market is under control of bulls from the last 15 to 20 trading session, and it didn't give any type of retracement in the market, so that is also crucial in this market. And also that is one thing that market is now consolidating in the all-time high today. As we know that today Nifty 50 touches its all-time high, Sensex touches its all-time high, but Bank Nifty didn't touch its all-time high. So that is also a point. So always focus on the both indices, that as you know that if Nifty 50 is doing well, then both as Reliance and HDFC Bank also did well. And if Nifty IT is doing well, that means there is investor not moved in the Nifty Bank today, because investor take two indices. The first one is Bank Nifty or second one is Nifty IT. If one is going up, then there is no interest in another one. So we have to remember the investors perspective also. So these are all for today, and I hope this will good for us, and this news can impact the market, and this news can help us to analyze the market from the today's perspective view, to analyze for the future. And thank you.